Hey guys, welcome. Today, I want to teach you how to connect to the roots of the underworld. Now I know what you're thinking, and not every place in the underworld is challenging. Some places are nourishing, like the roots, for example, and it is quite safe as well. There's a couple things I'd like to say first, a couple disclaimers. And the first disclaimer is that I'm not sure this is going to work for everyone. Because we're all at different levels of consciousness and awareness, I'm not sure if this is going to work for everyone. I'm just not sure. I don't have the data. I haven't spoken to loads of people about this. Only a couple people within my teaching circles, and that's it. So I'm not sure if this is going to work for everyone. The second disclaimer is this will probably not work if you're just using this as a scapegoat for consciously draining your energy. So for example, if you're partying the night before and you're like, oh, it's fine, I'll just connect to the roots in the morning, I'll nourish my energy, and yeah, it's fine. It's not really going to work like that. But there's many scenarios where this is going to be extremely helpful for restoring your energy. So for example, if you just had a bad night's sleep, or if there's a couple of deeper spiritual examples as well. So if you had a night of spiritual attack and you didn't deal with it properly, or if your soul was off doing work in the astral, or off somewhere in the universe, you're doing work. And those two scenarios, you can wake up feeling very drained in the morning, completely wiped out. So this practice especially will be very good for nourishing your energy after those situations. But simply, if you just had a bad night's sleep or you feel tired all the time, this could really help you as well, depending on your connection, although I don't know. So, firstly, I like to find somewhere comfortable. I think you can do this standing up, sitting down, lying down. Personally, I like to lie down. I've never done this standing up. I've never done this sitting down. Always done it lying down. That's my preference. And I'm not sure about the other, situations, but I'm sure it'll be fine if that's how you want to do it. I don't know. You may be standing, in line at the airport, really tired, and you just, it might work then. I'm not sure. So I like to lie down, and first thing I like to do after lying down is setting an alarm, because there is a chance you might fall asleep doing this. It feels really good, and I've fallen asleep so many times. I need to set an alarm. Otherwise, a 10-minute practice may turn into a 2-hour nap, and you're like, damn, I haven't gone to work yet. I probably should have gone to work. So always set an alarm. Usually, on average, I do this for about 15 minutes. It's not every day, it's just when I feel like I need to. Sometimes I do it for 10, sometimes I do it for longer, around 25 minutes, depending on how much time I have or my situation. So once you're ready, and once you've set your alarm, what I want you to do is I want you to say out loud, I'd like to connect to the roots of the underworld. And then what I want you to do is I want you to visualize yourself lying on the forest floor, looking up through the trees, and I want you to hold that visualization and see yourself sinking into the ground slowly. The trees slowly start to disappear as the moss and the grass move over your vision, and then you find yourself lying in the dark earth. Now, once you're in the earth, what I want you to do is I want you to visualize roots coming towards you. Big roots, small roots coming to hold you, essentially, underneath your body. And I want you to see and feel the waves of energy moving from these roots, through these roots, into you, into your body, nourishing your body, nourishing your heart space. I want you to feel it. And pretty shortly after you begin doing this, you may feel your body starting to tingle. You may feel like you're floating in the room. You might not even feel like you're lying on the bed anymore. You may feel like you're floating in midair. Now, these are good signs. And depending on your energy levels will really depend on how much you feel this, I think. Could really depend on connection as well, but usually if I'm really tired, then I can feel it a lot more, and I find it a lot more nourishing. So once you've done this for as long as you want to do this for, what I want you to do is I then want you to visualize yourself moving back through the earth outside, and I want you to say, I'd like to disconnect from the roots of the underworld, and thank you, thank you, thank you. Show your gratitude towards the roots and the underworld. So I'd really be interested in hearing about your guys' experiences with this. So if you drop a comment, and if you haven't seen my video on the Seekers channel yet, our online spiritual community, I'd recommend checking out that video. I'll leave the link in the description, and I just want to say thank you. Bye guys.